And we are live everywhere. We're going to do a trucking market update live today. I was talking about this a little bit a second ago. We're going to start with the dry vans. We're definitely going to get into some trucking news. On big news, non-domicile CDL, they're challenging the rules, saying it's violating their civil rights. Is this going to allow them to keep the CDL license while it's in court? That's going to be a big question, so we're going to see what happens with that. Insurance companies are threatening to pull the plug on non-domiciled CDLs. We'll see how that court case, if it affects that whatsoever. Their DAT load to truck ratios, they're claiming that it is down a little bit, which I don't know, man. Every time I hear bad news coming from like any kind of like popular media sources, trucking, regular news, whatever, whenever they start saying stuff is bad, that's when I start saying stuff is starting to get good. Because usually the media and the news and everything is like, every time they're like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, it's usually the start of good stuff. And every time they're saying stuff's all right, it's all right, they're lying and it's bad. So every time they start talking negative, I start kind of get excited because it's like opposite day with them. So we'll see what happens. Spot and contract rate forecast by C.H. Robinson Trim. C.H. Robinson revised their 2025 spot rate growth down to plus 2% for the dry vans and reefers due to soft demand. So we'll see what happens. C.H. Robinson was obviously the one saying that 2026 is going to be the year. Now they're backtracking a little bit. So we'll see, man. Maybe they're, lying. They're trying to, get some money. Maybe the customers are going to, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. We'll find out what the hell's going on. But let's get into the dry vans really quick. So the dry vans, they still don't look bad. They don't look bad at all, right? So we're going to get into them here. Let's see how Columbus is looking. Columbus, again, today, just on fire. Columbus, Ohio, dude. 4,927 loads in Columbus, Ohio, with 513 trucks posted. Obviously, it's not 100%. But that's a super good ratio, man. If I'm dispatching a truck and I send them to Columbus and I see that there's 5,000 loads posted, 500 trucks, I'm definitely going to be happy having that truck over there. Cleveland beat Ohio yesterday, but today Columbus beats Cleveland. Cleveland got 4196 on the loads posted, 515 trucks. So Columbus makes a comeback. Toledo still holding in there, 2,600 and 322. 2,400 loads today for dry vans in Cleveland. It sounds about maybe right because DAT, the market map showing 4,100, so 4,196. Obviously, it's not 100% accurate, but even with 2,500 loads, dude, there wasn't more than 500 trucks there for sure. So, George, I agree with you. That's still a lot of freight for one day out of Cleveland, bro. So, were you in Cleveland? Did you get a good rate out of there? What happens? Obviously, if you're searching it up. Grand Rapids dry van market. Let's check that shit out. Grand Rapids showing 2662, 687. Not a big gap, but good enough. So hopefully if you're in the Grand Rapids area, you're able to get a good load. And there's my Polish correspondent from Detroit. Let's see what he got going on. I was getting calls today if I was deadhead from Toledo to do pickup. Yeah, that's good, man. I hope just give them some stupid numbers, man. They might call you back and give it to you, dude. Went to Florida for $4.5 a mile. George, good, man. Out of Columbus area, I take it. That's not bad at all, bro. It's a decent amount of miles, bro. As long as you didn't go too deep into Florida, come right back up deadhead, and you're still got a good average per mile, dude. So that's good, man. That's good. Nice to see that, man. Cleveland, nice to see that, dude. Nice to see that. So hopefully you're gonna have a nice little average for your dry van this week, George, because that's a good rate, dude. I don't like off the top of my head, what is that? Probably like at least like, it's 1,000 plus miles. I'm guessing, right? Cleveland. From Chicago to Orlando, you got 1,000, right? So that's almost like the same right there. So I'm guessing probably like 1,000 to 1,100 miles. You probably did. My boss gets $5 to $10 a mile. Buyers 1996. $5 to $10 a mile doing what, bro? Oversized specialized equipment. What are the best ways to get dedicated local accounts directly with shippers? Anonymous Mouse Playmaker. You gotta start calling them, bro. Start getting their info. Start calling them. Hopefully, you guys got a decent amount of trucks, so they're gonna pay attention to you when you do call them. So just hit them up, bother them, tell them you got trucks in the area, you want dedicated shipments, and you got to just keep doing it repeatedly over and over again until somebody actually talks to you, bro. And then you got to make a relationship, and you got to start going from there. Finally, we can breathe. Not me yet, bro. I can't breathe. I can't breathe from smoking, and I can't breathe from work, dude. So I'm double not breathing right now, but I'm just trying to make it through it, bro. We are catching up quite quickly, man. We are catching up quite quickly. Does intermodal pay anything? Depends, bro. Like, I mean, what do you mean? Like drayage? You want to do drayage, or are you trying to consolidate, throw it on a like I don't like which intermodal? Just like drayage moves. It all depends on, dude. I'm sure everything pays good if you got good customers. Drayage, man, you gotta like if you're doing drayage, you gotta like just get the right customers, man. What is it, like loadmatch.com, drayage.com? Make sure you're signed on to that, bro. If you're signed on to that website and you're approved by them, then you're on the list over there. And then customers and brokers that have intermodal moves will actually call you directly. So I highly suggest that. Write that down. It's either loadmatch or drayage.com. They're both the same thing, but I think only one is being used right now. I haven't used it in a while, but check that out if you're doing drayage moves, my guy. He does flatbed work, hauling granite curbs for roadways, and he recently just picked up oversized. Yeah, makes sense, bro. I'm sure, 10's crazy, bro. 10's crazy. If he's getting $10 a month, that's crazy, but might be doing it, bro. I don't know. I don't see your books, but I believe you, my guy. Should I wait until spring to become an owner up? I don't know, man. I don't want to give you financial advice. I really don't know. I don't want you to get like, screwed or anything happening. Like, I don't want to tell you to do something and you're gonna do it. And then it's gonna be bad, bro. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Just remember, if you do it now, remember you got 2 weeks off. Christmas and New Year's is gonna put a damper on you. Usually January starts slow. I mean, maybe just save some money, man. Just save as much money as you can. So when you do it, you're gonna be, have some money stashed away for repairs and all that shit like that. It's better to be more prepared than underprepared, I guess, man. Oh shoot, we got a red channel comment. C.H. Robinson's paying good this week. Yeah, C.H. Robinson, man, if you got a good rep in C.H. Robinson, they pay you good a lot of times, man. Like, they really do. So, I love C.H. Robinson, man. They're like one of my favorite brokers, dude. I like them a lot. All right, where are we at? We're supposed to be doing a market update, but these comments are going crazy. My bad, dude. Let me try to get to some more of these. Hauling containers from port to port. Yeah, user 211236, blah, 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 blah. Dude, drayage.com, loadmatch.com, dude. Go sign up with that. That's going to be your best friend, dude, for getting a lot of stuff like that. That's what I would recommend doing. And then reach out directly to freight forwarders. Freight forwarders have a lot of those kind of moves, so reach out to them directly and try to get set up with them and try to get set up with like the shipping lines like MSC, Maersk, and all that kind of stuff. But that's the stuff you're into, bro. It's hard, but once you do it, you're gonna get a lot more stuff going, dude. So definitely do that. Okay. I'm an owner operator. I'm making 3,500 clean per week. Not sure if this is low at these times. Floyd Loyal. 3,500 after like company percentage, after fuel, after like you say put some money away for maintenance, all that shit. 3,500 in your pocket. I mean, if that's the case, I don't think that's too bad, bro. Especially not right now. But you gotta like make sure you're putting. If you're an owner operator, you have to be like putting money in like every week away for emergency repair funds, man. What are the rates for Amazon, bro? I have no idea, bro. I don't do Amazon Relay, so I can't really help you with that, buddy. I'm sorry. Hi, man. I'm South Carolina Reefer. What's going on, South Carolina Reefer? Oh yeah, shit. We're doing a market update. The Reefer, South Carolina. Just glancing at it, bro. Depends where you're at, bro, but it's not looking too good. Reefer, Greensboro market, absolute trash, bro. Nothing. No loads, no trucks. Charlotte market, nothing, bro. I mean, some loads, but 1321 on the loads, 188 trucks. I wouldn't trust that for the life of me. Coast Wilmington market, 113 loads, 6 trucks. And Ash Greenville market, 673 loads. I mean, these numbers are super low, bro. I wouldn't be too excited about being there. But it does also look like there's not too many trucks, so you might hit something. But like if I was looking at this map to judge if I was gonna send a driver out there, I probably wouldn't do it, bro. But good luck in South Carolina with your reefer, buddy. I hope you get a good load. Where are we at? Okay. Is there any money in trucking downshift? Dude, I don't, man. Usually we're here crying about the market being bad and shit like that, bro. So right now there hasn't been money. I mean, the last few months, maybe a little bit, but overall, the last like 3 years, bro, trucking there's been no money in it. I don't even know how people are surviving, to be honest with you, bro, but trucking has been a shit show, dude, for a while, my guy, but if you're gonna do it, you got no other options, just do it, dude. It is what it is, bro. He's a Saturn guy. What he says it's gonna cost, that's why he wants to less the truck need to make money. Better, I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude, but if you could just fix that sentence up and redo it, I'll appreciate it. What company looking for owner. Owner operator. Well, if you're interested in an owner operator, like if you got a truck and you want to lease onto a good company, bro, I just finished up a deal. I'm gonna be doing a lot of content for them. I had I had a lot of questions, bro. Serious talks. I made sure they're not gonna be stealing money from rate confirmations. They're gonna be paying everybody like whatever they're getting minus the percentage. Good safety score. The owner seems really cool. They got a lot of customer freight. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me a DM. I'll have somebody contact you for sure. It would also help the channel out because usually I try not to sell shit because I want to just help people out. And I turned down a lot of companies offer me to get them drivers and owner operators. I always turn it down because I don't want to fuck up my name. But I feel super confident about this one. Like I said, I did sign. I am going to sign. I did sign. Not sign, but I reached an agreement with them that I will be trying to get them owner operators. So if that's something you're interested in and you want a good company to go to, hit me up. All right, sorry, you have to do a little shameless plug since he asked a question. All right, where the hell we at? I know you hate box trucks, but what's a tip on getting higher paying freight? Go to good areas, bro. I mean, I do hate box trucks. Just had bad experiences with them. But go to good areas, bro. You got to go to good markets, bro. And so no matter what kind of equipment you got, if you're in a good market for that equipment, that's where you're gonna get the best loads, bro. So I would recommend, just stay in good markets. I know it's easier said than done, bro, but that's my best advice. What about Chicago? Lucy something Payne. What about Chicago? What equipment? Let me know. I can check it out for you. Houston, Texas box truck. Vera, sorry, man. This is a box truck unfriendly show, unfortunately. It got labeled that way. I'm biased against box trucks, dude, so I probably want to be able to help you out. Flatbed out of California, 1211 at Guzman. Flatbed, California, huh? We got some reefer starting off. We got some flatbeds. We got some shit going on today. Well, Northern California, Northern and Mid California, absolute hot trash. Los Angeles cooled down, 1,116 loads and 103 trucks. Nothing to even get excited about. Ontario market, 962. Damn, bro, California is not looking good for flatbeds, my guy. I'm sorry to give you some bad news. Hopefully you get something out of there and get the hell out of there. But unfortunately, right now, no good news for the flatbeds out there, bro. Do you work
Mr. Bobby, how we doing, sir?
What's going on, buddy?
I just got off from Mr. Vest Live.
Mr. Vest, Allie. Damn, Allie in your transfer insurance. You can't do that here, dude. You can't be self-promoting yourself. All the insurance goes to either these crooked Chicago insurance agents if you want to save money, or Mr. Redbeard, bro. He earned his stripes over here. So you can't come here plugging insurance, unfortunately. I apologize. How was the live with Mr. Vest?
He's currently doing a webinar and he's educating the lost sheep that need his help.
The what?
The lost truckers that need his help. He's doing a webinar and he's educating them on broker stuff. Because they're coming on there going, well, it's this, it's that. And I'm like, dude, it only works one way. It's like JB Hunt went up $28 today, but they're still 45 off their all-time high. And they're claiming their intermodal business is better than it is. So like Americold just opened a $160 million facility with Canadian Pacific National Rail in Kansas City. They're inside their rail yard. Everybody's going to this. Everybody's jumping on this rail.
Who opened it up? You said, I'm sorry, dude. I'm reading comments.
Americold.
Oh,
Americold. Okay.
Yeah, they're big ass customer, man.
Yeah, dude, they do $25 billion a year. They just did $12 billion
cold storages the last 2 years. Everywhere, bro.
Yeah, yes. And they're starting to put it on the rail. They're in their backyard putting it on the rail. Martin and especially CR England are putting stuff on the rail. They're partnering up with the rails like you've never seen now.
Are you chewing tobacco?
I just read 5 articles about this.
What are you doing, chewing tobacco?
No, I'm actually brushing my teeth. Like you actually came on a little later tonight from the steakhouse. I did have a nice steak for you.
That's good.
I did it in honor of you, sir.
Thank you. Let's get some comments in here. Can you use power only? Got my own DOT. Yeah, I mean, you need MC2, but
Texas has 50 power only companies. Remember, Mr. Roger and I were talking about that.
Yeah, you could definitely do power only, bro. I did 6K this week with my box truck and had 2 days home. Charlie Joe, that's good, bro. That's good. I hate box trucks, but I mean, if you're making money, whatever works for you, my guy, do it. Mustafa, Drive-In, Detroit, Michigan. I mean, you guys, Greg just said they're trying to get him to Deadhead from Detroit to Toledo to pick up loads. But we could check it out.
There's some place in Canada called like Portsmouth or something. They just dropped a $200 million reefer facility in. And it's right around the rail. I just read about it last night. I saved 7 articles for you, sir.
Thank you. Detroit doesn't look too bad, bro. I mean, I don't know, Greg. What do you think? But I see 2,400 loads and 620 trucks. Could be better, but at least there's some freight moving. That's what I see. Yeah, I don't even got time to read articles, man. I've been like, oh my god, like just working all day and then trying to get on lives at night. It's like I don't have, like it's just so much crazy shit going on right now. But I'd rather
Dude,
be
I have watched
busy.
so many of your videos, sir. I watched 2 of my own voice. The minions are like, "Was that you?" And I tried to deny it, but
Wait,
I
who's
watched the
that?
pizza video. You and your son were out digging Saturday and doing stuff. Yeah, man. And you're also trashing this ET guy. I had no idea that's who that dude is. I've been watching his videos for
Yeah,
6
and
months.
I can't believe he has fucking all about followers, bro. I like
Listen,
shit.
listen. I'm gonna get on his live and goof on him just for you, sir. I've been
Thank you, I
trying to
appreciate it.
find his
Well,
live
it's for
today.
Jose. We're doing this for Jose.
Okay, Jose,
Yeah.
Mr. Jose.
Yeah. What's up, Greg? My Polish correspondent from Detroit. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm not the one to brag, but no, I got a late run today from just north of Detroit for a stupid rate to mom me down there by Toledo. So
There you go, dude. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I mean, 2,400 load posting. I mean, obviously it's not 100% accurate. So say that's 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. Still a lot
yeah,
more loads than trucks.
Take
something's
the
going,
money and run, sir. Take the money and run. Christmas is around the corner.
something's happening right now. You know, it's weird because it's like a good thing. I was getting hit up by JB Hunt today with dedicated runs to
It's illegal, sir. There are enough illegals getting out of the industry. It's breaking. The rates were up in
yeah.
September.
So they got a power only run from Livonia, Michigan. It's automotive. They said it's set to hit November for 200 days of the year. They're paying $1,200 for round trips. So that comes about probably $200, $2 a mile.
Yeah,
But
fuck
it's a drop in
that.
the hook.
Nah, dude.
It's power
Don't do
only,
it. I got a feeling it's gonna get
Now,
way hotter.
automotive's going to dry up with this aluminum fire. Man, you guys need to take this serious. GM just shut down a lot of theirs, and Stellantis just shut down their Jeep plant in Warren, Michigan today. Ford just shut down their 2 big plants in my city, which are the crown jewel of their empire. This aluminum fire is killing them, dude. It was in upstate New York last week. An aluminum fire destroyed the whole plant. And this is where like 90% of the aluminum comes from. Everybody switched to aluminum about 10 years ago.
Well, we'll see what's gonna happen, but
yeah, just Google it. I mean, all these runs, Kansas City, everything, Laredo, they're all gonna dry up, man. Yeah, because they got to rebuild the plant, man.
So
they don't have a backup.
Did you see the news about the fucking non-domicile CDL drivers taking that shit to court for violating civil rights?
Yes. Yeah. What civil rights? They're illegal aliens.
Oh, I know,
be an
but
American citizen,
dude,
but they're going to tie it up in the court. They're going to pause it.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to be able to keep their CDL licenses while it's going through the court system?
Yes, that's the way. That's how stupid our court system is. The president says something, and a federal judge tries to say they can override it. Now we got to take it to the Supreme Court. Federal judges have no authority on the president.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the actual shit. That has to do with the FMCSA regulations, which are violating that anyway. So
they're going to have to come out and say that this is not this and that. So meanwhile, they're going to get to keep running. So every day they're out here running, they're screwing an American over. Just think about it like that. They're taking money out of your pocket, and you're having to drive the Altima longer.
The only thing that I'm happy about is for the DACA, whatever the fuck, for these guys. I'm a little bit happy for them. But I think, but that's not going to. Is that going to affect the ELP like at the weigh station stops or no?
Okay, right now, Google the articles. They're not putting them out of service, even though they can't write them, even though they can't read, write, speak English. Depends on the state. Florida is because of the U-turn situation, but they're giving them a ticket. You got to go to court. Well,
yeah, but now Florida's suing fucking California and Washington,
exactly,
from my understanding.
Because they're the ones that issued his license. California, the dude got on a plane, couldn't read, write, speak English, wound up in California 2 days later. How is that possible? That's where they caught him. He's trying to get back into Baja. He was trying to get out of the country. They caught him in time. How can a dude that can't read, write, speak English book a plane ticket, sir?
So
how can they even?
When do
you
think we're gonna know?
A hotel?
When do you think we're gonna know if they're actually gonna be able to keep their CDLs or not? I don't, because as of right now, they still can't.
It's got to get on the docket. The courts are backed up with all these bankruptcies and all these domestic stuff. So probably 3 months. But it's not like it's gonna get rushed.
But it doesn't automatically freeze their shit right now, though.
No, it doesn't. By doing that, blocks them from freezing it. So basically, they can still operate the way they are.
No, I don't think so, dude. Are you sure? Because I think the judge has to rule in order to have them not.
Yeah. They took it there and they said you're violating our civil rights, whatever that means. You're in the illegal.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, but the court. I think doesn't the court have to say that yes, just let them have it for now? Like they can't just put a court case up and it's automatically.
Yeah, that's what they did. They blocked it. Okay, it would be like if your lovely wife threw you out of your house and you went to a judge and said, "Can I stay in it temporary until you actually go to your real docket court case?" So it could be 3-4 weeks before they see it. So it kind of puts a pause on everything. So you hit the pause on the movie while you go make a pizza or something.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
man.
so basically they're going to get to do what they do now. So your rates between now and then, yeah, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, it's not right, but this is America. This is the way they want it.
What's going on,
Hey,
Steelers?
How's it going, sir?
they've asked me to join the lawsuit. I got DACA. They've asked me to join the lawsuit, bro, but my CDL is still active, so I don't want to be a part of it. And then I told them if it's only DACA, I'll join it, but I don't want to join if it's other freaking.
Listen.
I don't know
There are
other
organizations
people's
like the
cases.
ACLU that are going to take this on, and they're going to take it on at taxpayer dollar because they
They're
feel sorry for
freaking-
these people.
They're all the freaking judges. They're all, or not judges, lawyers, and they're all.
Dude, they
free,
all
by the
feel
way.
sorry, and they see them. They see nothing but dollar signs. That's it.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
I mean,
no,
you have
that's
people
free.
out there in front of the ICE vehicles. They want to fight ICE. You really want to go to prison over some non American? That's the society we live in now.
Yeah, I don't get it. You know, it's funny because like everybody
They're willing to
watches
risk their job, their livelihood,
Well, Dexter,
their
you got,
family.
Dexter, you gotta let people talk though. If they talk, we can't.
No problem,
Every-
sir. Go ahead. Dexter's
it's like-
passing it,
it's
sir.
like
Dexter's
everybody-
passing it.
Everybody watches the stuff on the news about these ICE protests, but it's like everybody's at work, but the people are protesting are not at work.
Yeah,
I just
that's true.
it don't make no fucking sense.
Bro, it doesn't make no sense,
I
dude.
don't. To be honest with you, I don't want those people standing up for me, bro. I don't know. Every time they bring up DACA or they bring up immigration, it's always LGBTQ community and all that stuff. I'm not with it. And same thing with DACA, dude. Like I told the lawyers I'll join the freaking lawsuit if it's only about DACA, because I know we've been here since kids. We went to school here, and we're all vetted. We got our shit the right way.
Oh, is
I
that,
don't know about how these other guys got their stuff, and I don't want to stand up for them either. So that's my whole thing.
is that
No,
the Albanian dude from Macomb, Michigan?
Nah, I grew up in Detroit, but I live in Texas now.
Yeah, he's
Where
the
in
one we had to
Detroit?
talk with, dude.
Hamtramck?
No, Shelby Township.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see that crazy Bosnian dude on TikToks, bro, out of Michigan over there somewhere. The one that be like got all that gold and shit. You ever seen him on
Ozzy, no.
TikTok?
Basically, this is bad for y'all's race because now this is sending a message out. We can stay in America as long as we want. We were going to leave. Bam, until this goes. So probably rates are going to be bad between now and the first of the year.
The issue is like a lot of people that have DACA, they're with Teamsters, they're with unions. They got, like I said, flag or linemen with electrical companies and all this shit. And the unions are getting together and saying, hey, these guys are fucking losing their CDLs. They've been with us for 10 years, 15 years. Like, what the hell is going on? So that's my
That'll be a
issue.
huge investigation, sir. Huge investigation.
Yeah, but like it or
You know how many
not,
linemen are in this country? Thousands.
yeah, but like it or not, the DACA people came in. If you agree with what the president did, what the sitting president did or not, he did it, and they legally did allow him into the country. So like it or not, that was like kind of a proper way to do it during that time because it was, you know, obviously done by a president. But when they open the fucking borders and just let
Yeah,
everybody and their
that's
fucking mother in,
over.
now we're you know getting into fucking muddy waters, bro. Because like this is crazy, man. This court shit, like the American court system is fuck. I've been in a court battle for like the last like 2 fucking years, bro. I don't even want to say how much money I already spent, and it's just still not even done. I'm still dragged into this shit, dude. These court systems
I
are
was going to
crazy.
say, sir, how can you even survive? Do you know what the average lawyer fee is? Like $2,000 an hour.
No, I mean we got way less than that, but yeah, it's like I don't even want to say the number on here because it just fucking hurts my feelings, dude.
168 hours in a week, but they bill you for 300. Imagine that.
Hey, Pete, you said, I'm reading your comments. You said, what if that accident was done by a DACA? Well, if it was done, so we got our CDLs the right way. Like we've been here since kids. We went to high school here. We did all of that shit. So we got our CDLs the right way, bro. So even if it was done by like a DACA recipient or whoever, the CDL, the guy who got the CDL in freaking Florida with that accident, it looks like he paid for his CDL because they don't know where he went to school. He was here illegally. He wasn't vetted or anything. I'm not trying to stand up for him or anybody else, but shit.
Well, the dude in Florida got his too from a CDL school, but he didn't do it legally. He paid money, he got the transaction.
Exactly.
I've seen a picture online from the school.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, we
Can I
got
say something, please?
yes. Go ahead, buddy.
Hello, Bobby. How are you?
Going good. What are you fucking Indian or English, bro?
Half and half.
Half and half. I fucking hear both of them.
Love your accent,
So I
sir.
want to talk to Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Steel, I have a question for you, buddy. The guy, whatever happened in Florida, the guy had a legal license. He was on a visa, and you're saying he didn't had no visa. He was illegal.
Well,
But
no,
that's not the case. He had a
by
visa
illegal,
that was approved by the immigration.
yeah. But by illegal, we're saying against FMCSA regulations. It was not. It was the
I don't
license.
have immigration status, bro.
I'm not aware he had an H-1B1 visa, sir.
He didn't
Nah,
have a visa.
he had a
He
visa.
applied for asylum.
No, he had a
and,
visa.
Yeah, but
But
sir, but asylum visas under FMCSA
Sir,
regulations.
he applied for a visa under Trump. He denied it. And then
no.
Biden said he could get one.
Yeah, he got one. He got an asylum
office.
visa. But if you search it up, the FMCSA regulations clearly state that no asylum visas could get a CDL license. That's why his CDL is illegal, sir.
it's the new law, sir.
It's not a new law. It's been a law for a while. They just been on there. So if you look up,
How about this, sir? It wasn't a law when he did it.
Well, it was. Like, okay, so basically with the guy with the Florida shit, like, okay, he got a CDL, I get it. Okay, so and I understand. Okay, maybe when we say illegally, it's kind of like a loose term, but his license was obtained against FMCSA regulations. It was. So you could look that up.
He
So,
shouldn't have had it. That's
yeah, he
pretty
shouldn't have
much-
had that license.
Meaning that accident never should have happened, sir. It's totally preventable.
Yeah. Well, the accident could happen to anybody. It could have happened to, like, you know what I mean, like an American driver or whatever, a legal
I don't know.
driver.
Making a U-turn on a freeway, no.
I mean, bro, I've seen some dumb shit, but I
I
think,
have too, sir, but still.
but I think that facial expression at the end is what really put the cherry on the top for everybody, bro.
He was almost smiling, sir. He was almost smiling there, and when he was standing in front of the hood of the truck, that's what the outrage is about.
You know.
And the fact he tried to get out of the
And
country.
Bobby, you know, another.
Go ahead, buddy.
Can I please add something?
Yeah, we're waiting.
The funny thing is, people who died, they were illegal as well.
I mean, that's not funny.
No. Those were American citizens. In the
It ended up being it was a Spanish family.
No. They were not American.
Yeah, it was
That makes
Spanish.
it right.
You know.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're gonna.
No.
Well, he said
I
it's
wanna
funny,
say-
but it's not really funny though.
Nah,
He's an Indian, sir. He's trying to take up for
Yeah.
his people.
I mean, I understand trying to stick up for your people, bro.
So
but
that the guy was. No, I'm not trying to stand up for him. You know, he clearly killed people, and he deserves the punishment. But he's not a murderer. You know, do you get it? Like,
Nah, it's a murder, dude.
I know
'cause
he killed
you're-
people. It was.
Sir,
it was-
he did that
killed people,
intentionally.
but it wasn't a murder. It wasn't a
It's
murder.
a murder, dude.
You guys.
When you
Like,
get a CDL,
Nobody
you take
makes an illegal
responsibility.
U-turn.
okay,
like that, sir.
one at a
Where
time.
did you
One
get
at a
your
time.
CDL,
One at a
bro?
time.
We should look into you.
One at a time. One at a time. So go ahead, Mr. English Indian guy. Keep going.
All right. So I just want to say something. So the people who died, you know, it's the worst. It's the worst thing that could ever happen. I know the guy was clearly at fault, but it wasn't a murder. It was an accident. So people on social media, they are saying he committed a murder. That's not a murder. It was an accident.
I mean, I agree with
that's
you.
it.
I agree with you. It was an accident, but again, bro, like the climate
It was
that
a
was.
reckless act.
It was definitely a reckless act. You know what I mean? But the climate in the United States against non-English speaking CDL drivers was already super bad. Again, I'm going to bring this. I said it a million times. Indian community was the #1 leader in getting these visas, bringing these drivers in, using them for cheap labor, which drove the rates down in our industry. So the Indian people already were, in hot water with what's going on. And then it just so happened this guy was Indian. And on top of all that, stupid look on his face after he did it, like with no emotion. So it was just like a perfect storm of everything, bro. And I said to you guys before, bro, like I understand that Indian people are getting like attacked for this. And I understand you're probably upset and you're not happy about it. I get it. But at the same time, you have to take responsibility for that guy. You have to take responsibility as an Indian community for bringing all these drivers in on these visas and taking advantage of them. And you have to take responsibility for dropping our truck rates, dude. And, the more Indian people that come on, just be like, yeah, dude, listen, this fucked up situation. We're sorry. Not all of us are like this. Then we're going to get it. But unfortunately, hate happens to everybody, bro. Everybody gets discriminated against one point or another. If it's not like Indian people, it might be black people. It might be fucking trailer trash white people. It might be Polish people.
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it just happens, bro. And it just happened to you guys this time. I'm sorry.
Sir, do stupid things, win stupid prizes. That's a
Hey,
TikTok
dude,
saying.
it is murder because when you're driving, you're on the clock, you're working. If you kill somebody and you're driving on personal conveyance when you shouldn't be driving, that's murder because you shouldn't be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're going
Making
a
an
red light,
illegal U-turn
that's
like
murder.
that, sir, that I'm not
That's
saying he
murder.
woke up that day premeditated, but even in your country, India, you should know what's going to happen.
I mean, very least, I think
There,
it's
sir,
it's
I
manslaughter,
totally
right?
You
agree.
guys have the worst
I
train crash in the history of the planet. 287,000 people because you guys were on top and hanging off. I read about, and you guys had a huge explosion over there in a nuclear chemical. What was it? Fertilizer plant. So yeah, you can say these were accidents, but things led up to them. You're reckless in your life. You're going to have accidents.
Hey,
Yeah.
what do you consider murder? Like, if that's not murder, what do you consider murder?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Nah, that's not a murder.
yeah. I agree.
That's
I
not
agree
a
with him on
murder.
that
You know,
one.
this is the only thing I don't agree with. Like, he deserves the punishment. He should be behind bars for 10, 15 years.
But did he even get
But
charged
you
with
can't call
murder?
him a mur-
15?
But did he get charged with murder or no?
Nah.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
trial
He's
is
been
gonna start
indicted.
soon.
On murder? Why shit?
Yeah,
We
he's
can't even
been
say that
indicted.
word, bro.
He
My
was
shit's gonna get
arrested,
restricted.
Nah, this guy.
Okay, we gotta stop
So
saying
this
that
guy,
word,
he
bro.
doesn't know
Just
anything.
use the
Right.
use use
He
use
was
I
indicted,
don't
sir.
have it.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have with this. He deserves the punishment.
Well, they
He
did
should be
that.
behind bars.
They
But
did
you
that
can't
because they
call
want to throw
him
the book at
M
him, make an
word.
example out of him, bro. But that's gonna get dropped
Well,
on
they
a
have to.
it's gonna get dropped on a manslaughter charges. Watch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I that part I agree with, bro. But at the same time, they're just making an example out of him. Is it right? No, obviously it's not. But it's also not right what the Indian community, the trucking, and you guys ain't the only ones. You know, a bunch of different nationalities like Mongolians and all this other other nationalities did it. Fortunately, I didn't hear too many Polish people doing it, so we're in the clear on this one. I think. Let you in? Are you calling in? Hold on.
And I will tell the audience, I will tell the chat, like, you can't just bring people over from India like that. People cross the border and they get a CDL license. You can't bring anyone from overseas on a visa. H-1B
But
visa
that's what
only
they
applies
did.
to IT professionals.
They
But
were
that's
No,
all
sir.
okay with it, sir. They were
Like,
all okay with it.
I'm telling, please, I'll tell you guys something. So H-1B visa is only for professional people who does IT work and stuff. You can't bring in
Correct.
truck drivers from India. So it's totally different. So the truck drivers you have in America, they are all on asylum
or
basis.
tourist
They
visas
have
or all
met,
these other visas. Yeah,
yeah,
They were
tourist
okay with
visa.
it,
You
sir.
can
They're
call it.
doing it.
yeah, but if you look at
Yeah.
FMCA regulations, they should not have CDL license, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you guys obtained these licenses through states. They either took bribes, turned their eye, or did whatever. So these licenses were obtained illegally, bro, and against FMCSA regulations, because those type of visas should not be getting CDL licenses according to their regulations. So I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, bro, when you get out this live, go look it up, do a little bit of research, and you're gonna see that I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. This is actually what happened.
You are
So hey,
absolutely right, sir.
We
But
have
when
laws in
people
place,
say,
sir, and they didn't follow the law. That's what it is. Just like in your country, they broke the law. They should go to jail. They should pay the fine.
so can I ask a question? I ain't mean to
Go
interject.
ahead,
No,
So
you're good, buddy. What's up?
yeah, what's up? Not much, bro. So you think with all the illegals, right? You think when this is all said and done that the rate comms might go back up?
Well, that's what we thought until fucking this court case popped up today, bro. So we'll see. Like, according to Dexter, he's saying it's gonna
To be
put a
honest with you,
freeze on.
I don't think the rates would change that much. The only way rates would change is if the companies that hire all the non-domiciled drivers go out of business. So
Well,
let's say
Well,
no,
you
like
have
we
dude.
were
4 or 5
talking
trucks.
yesterday, sir,
Yeah,
they're going to start teaching these people English in between, so these little companies
yeah,
aren't going to go out. So it's going to stay the same way.
No, if they took
So,
all of
so
them
you're
out
going to have a
fast,
little window to
dude.
make money, and that's it.
The rates would have skyrocketed if this continued, bro. And they got all these guys out right now. The rates would have
Bobby,
skyrocketed.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wanna and Bobby, I want to give you an update. So in our community, there is new thing going on. Nobody wants to drive trucks anymore. What they are doing is they're gonna start driving Ubers and taxis. They're
Well,
doing
they're already doing
DoorDash.
that, sir.
So
They're
they're not
already
gonna
doing
drive
that. Go
trucks
to New
anymore.
York
They're
and
gonna
LA.
yeah, exactly. So they don't want to drive trucks anymore. So in coming 6 months, it's gonna go through the roof. That's for sure because all the asylum seekers, they're sitting at home.
Yeah,
They
but
don't want to
sir,
work
5
anymore.
years
They
ago
don't
they
want
were
to drive
they were
trucks.
driving
So I
taxis
think
and
it look.
Uber, and they got into trucking.
Can I interject here for a
Go ahead,
moment?
sir.
Nope, damn, sir.
Wait for them.
Just quick thing, because I'm the only immigrant of my family here, and
Oh, you're Miss Maggie.
I
You're awesome. We love you.
I'm just listening to this Indian gentleman, and I just have a couple of things.
Well, he's
to
not a
say.
gentleman.
So you know, I come here and I have absolutely no background in medicine, but let's say my uncle or my aunt owns a hospital, and they give me a job as a brain surgeon, and I just start working as a brain surgeon, and your child comes in and they need brain surgery, and I go into the operating room and I perform brain surgery, and I lose my patient. Does that make me? I didn't want to kill the person.
Well,
I
ma'am,
didn't
that's
wanna
a
lose the-
typical
is
story
that
from
okay?
Somalia.
I just don't
Now,
understand
first of
this
all,
backing.
the thing. Now, first of all, the things you are saying makes no sense. You're not gonna be allowed in the operating room. First of all,
Right, and he
if you don't,
shouldn't have been
if you're
allowed
not
Yeah,
to
you are. Go
qualified.
down to
a.
Now,
Ciudad,
he was
Mexico.
qualified.
How was
he
he
had a
qualified?
license.
He
Okay.
didn't pass those tests.
He had a license.
All the people that get
He
their
had the
licenses
license.
suspended in the states
That's
go
the
to
reason he was
Mexico.
driving on the road.
He
Wait.
Hell no.
He
obviously did
was,
not know the rules of the road. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done a U-turn
you
in the
know,
middle of a
that
Yeah,
was
highway.
that's kind of
there.
wild. That is wild. That was
So,
horrific.
so you
You know,
can't
there's no way
say
you can
that he
defend it.
Okay,
deserved
but
the
we gotta
license.
go one
can
at a time
buy
though,
these
because
licenses.
you guys are ruining my audio quality here, dude.
It's just you know, when your people do wrong, just like everybody's people do wrong, there you can't just stand up and say, "Oh, it's he just wanted to make money for his family." There were plenty of other
no, I
jobs he could
never
have
said it.
done.
Unless we never said anything. I said stop.
Well, you said he
That's
didn't
it.
mean to kill them by
No,
flying
mean,
the
yeah, he
plane,
didn't
by
mean to kill
driving the
anyone.
truck.
TikTok
Yeah,
language,
you
y'all.
had no
he
business.
didn't
TikTok
mean to
language.
kill
Sir,
anyone.
man, I want to see
TikTok
you
what?
at the trial and defending him and
TikTok
bankrolling
language.
him.
Yeah.
You gotta be like unalive and shit like that.
Yeah,
Just in
right.
case they
Fucking
punch you.
restricting my shit over here, dude.
Yeah.
That's why
So
we
I hope not.
probably.
unaliving somebody by being not qualified, ignorance of the law does not make you
He
not
was
guilty.
qualified.
But you
He
know,
was qualified. He was
Well,
qualified.
how do you know
The
that?
license was issued by the state.
It was
that doesn't
issued
mean
by the
anything though,
state,
dude.
but
We have seen the proof. He
Cal-
had the license.
but California and Washington were
He
giving,
had the license.
but California and Washington
Well,
were giving away like fucking candy, dude. What are you talking about? So like,
there's plenty of no-name
and then
Yeah, still
drivers
he
with
had the
CDL right
license.
now.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
one from New York.
and then number one, he didn't even speak English good, bro. He passed like 2 or 3 questions out of the 11 or
He only,
12.
he only passed 2 out of 10.
2
sir.
10 out of 10.
You can only
Yeah, so
identify two
No,
signs.
so dude, you can't argue that he shouldn't have
that I
been on the
totally
road.
agree with.
He shouldn't have been on the road,
And-
bro.
No, I
And
totally
can I-
agree with that.
Sir,
and can I-
I'll
and can
tell you,
Yeah, one at a time. Go ahead. Fucking what the top? Michael, go ahead.
Mike, yeah, and I wanted to ask too. So you think that it's them that's kind of fucking up the rates and shit like that, accepting these
Of course,
low
we're
ass.
all in agreement.
Oh yeah,
That's
100%, dude.
Shit,
Because
bro,
what
like,
happened? Okay,
wow.
so what happened is, Mike, when Biden and the administration, they opened up the borders. Everybody came through the borders. So like under FMCSA regulations, there's certain visas that shouldn't get these licenses. So I'm just going to use Indian people as an example because they're the biggest ones that committed this stuff. So these guys would take people from their country, bring them here, put them through like their like Indian driving schools. They had paid off people DMVs. They didn't speak English. They hired these guys, got them CDLs, and they paid them 30, 40 cents less per mile to drive the truck. So if me and you are trying to book the same load and I'm quoting them $2.20 a mile, you're quoting them $2.18 a mile, they could come in at $2 a mile and they're still 10, 20 cents up on us because they're saving the 30, 40 cents on the driver. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's
Simple
what.
economics. They drove the rates down, tried to put us out of business in our own country, and everybody was just okay with it. Everybody's now waking up 5 years later.
I also don't see the Indian community standing up for their own people, saying
Nope.
that this was modern day slavery. Most of these people were paying off these companies that they were owing money to. They
Okay.
would-
Does everybody know how this really works? They tell you you're going to come in here, you owe us $15,000-$20,000, just like the Chinese, and you have to work for us to pay it off. We bring all your family over here.
No,
Slave-
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
slave
you're
trading
just
is the
making up
most
stories.
profitable.
He's
No,
not.
sir,
Making up
you can research
stories.
this.
Whoa, but he's not making up stories. 'Cause
I don't need to research.
sir,
I
you
don't
could
need to research
you could
because
go
I'm
watch
part of the
videos.
community.
You could go watch
Sir,
videos of
sir,
interviews
this is
about
the
I'm part of
this.
most
the community. I
profitable
know
deal
better.
in the history of the planet. Human
you know,
trafficking.
I hold.
It's more profitable than the
listen, I
EX
hold-
industry.
Listen, I hold.
Sir, listen,
Canadian
you can be in
citizenship
denial your
and
whole life, but this is
Australian
what goes
citizen-
on.
I hold Australian citizenship and a Canadian.
Well, then why aren't
citizenship.
you there, sir?
So I know. I live in Canada.
Okay, then why do you come to the U.S. for anything?
What do you
We know
mean?
you
I
didn't.
pay my taxes.
Silence.
I don't come to US.
Exactly.
I don't
Chris
need
is
to.
chirping.
I
Okay.
just come for
Hey,
holidays.
bro.
I
there.
spend
Okay,
money
hold on,
in
hold on,
US.
hold on, hold on. Fucking
Go to
Indian
Winnipeg, sir.
English guy. Indian English guy.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
so you're gonna tell me that this is not human slavery? Is when you bring, okay, say you're Indian, you own a big trucking company, and you're bringing these guys from India, and you're paying them 30, 40 cents less a mile. That's not considered a type of human slavery?
A quarter mile, sir.
First of all, Bobby, no one is bringing anyone over
But
to
it's bro,
America.
you can't say that. It's
They are crossing the border
no,
and
they're
they're coming
getting
to
they're
America
they're not
for
because these companies.
asylum.
Okay, dude, listen, bro.
And they
Okay,
are hiring people
Bro,
who are.
bro,
Sir,
let
why
the
are you
host
angry? Why are you angry,
let
sir?
the host talk, bro. I'm
Dude.
trying to
Just
hear
because
y'all.
you're loud doesn't mean you're right.
yeah, dude, like this
Right.
has already been proven. I mean, there's like literally like just facts behind this, bro. Like Indian companies took people from their country, brought them here, put three of them even in a truck, from what I personally seen.
Yeah, it's a clown truck, sir.
and then paying them way under wage, bro. That's a type of human slavery, dude.
That's some bullshit.
And they're just okay with it.
And
What-
this happens in a lot of immigrant communities, not just yours. It's
Yes,
just
ma'am.
the spotlight is on yours.
Oh,
We've
dude.
experienced it in the Polish community.
With construction,
We have
dude.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah, in Poland over
Man,
here in
by
Chicago.
the way, did you know beer sales are down in Poland? I was quite shocked by that.
Well, you can't even have a 0.01 of alcohol in your blood to drive in Poland. They're very strict on that.
Yeah, they said that the non-alcoholic beverage companies are killing them, or excuse me, doing it in, but they want to ban them in the country.
Abor
we had
Eagle,
a-
just
we
send
had
a
a
request
very-
in, bro, if you want to talk. Okay, Mr.
So,
Indian English guy.
Bobby,
Yes.
Bobby, another thing.
No,
Bobby,
no, no.
another thing.
I'll drop
So,
down. I'll
if
drop.
we
ho-
don't
hold
have-
on. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. I'll drop down. Thank y'all for having me. I'm most definitely like.
Yeah,
y'all,
thank you,
y'all
sir.
are
You have a good
yeah,
night and a good week.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nice
man.
talking
guys
to you,
teach me
buddy.
A lot, bro. Yeah, I'll stay in the chat.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Later,
you.
buddy.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. Indian guy.
So,
Last one,
Bobby,
because I don't want to derail this whole thing about just bashing
Alright,
Indian people.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Bobby, so if we didn't had Indian truck drivers,
Mhm.
you think America is producing enough truck drivers?
Yes,
every
they
year?
are.
Oh
sir.
yeah, 100%.
There is always no.
Oh,
there
dude,
is always
dude,
shortage.
you know how many,
Like,
you know how
there
many
is
American?
3,000
There is no shortage. Shortage is bullshit, bro. You know how
You
many?
know how many people got
yeah,
out of it? Do
you know how many
there's an
American
active
CDLs are not
10
even
million
driving? They
CDLs
left
in
because
the
it's not
country?
worth for them to fucking go on a road for
That's it.
this
There's
cheap
10
ass
million
money.
active CDLs right now, sir. They won't
It's a
drive because they can't
Supply
make
and
any money.
demand, dude. Supply and
And
demand.
I rather have a
So,
shortage of
the-
drivers and have
Listen
higher
to
rates.
the people on the panel. We do this every day, sir.
And like you
Alright.
said, you're Indian, you know your community. We're American, we know our community.
That's right.
I don't think so.
And sir, I want you to know, I know the female community probably better than anybody on the panel. I
All
can
right,
speak
all right.
for
Listen,
them.
we got okay.
I
Listen,
represent
thank you
them.
for jumping on, bro. I appreciate you talking to you, but I gotta let you go. I gotta put more people on because I want to like switch
Yeah, have a
subjects.
good night, sir.
I don't want to have, you know what I mean. I don't want to have like just arguments all night. But
Enjoy Canada.
somebody else is somebody else. Oh my goodness. All right, dude.
I love you people,
that-
man.
that-
I do. I love
That's
you
probably
guys.
why happy fucking thinks I'm just bashing Indian people all day, but I'm really not trying to do that, dude.
It's
And
not,
Happy's
it's
not
just
up,
such
dude.
ignorance.
That's why we're having a good conversation.
I think we got some
I
more
don't know
Indian
how
people
they can
jumping
try
in.
to defend them though, because they try to raise money for them. Like, there's no way to defend it, dude.
No, but that was a lot of bullshit, bro. Like I've talked to a lot of people in the Indian community and those fundraisers and all that kind of shit.
He's
That
just
was,
trying to defend his people, man.
and I get it, but you know what I mean, to a point. Andy A, you on here, bro?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
So I just wanted to chime in on the whole purchasing of CDLs. I don't agree with it one bit. I'm a son of an immigrant who's been here for 40 years, who's been in the business for 35 years.
Hey, is there any way you could like fix your volume a little bit though, bro? Because your volume is very horrible.
Oh, he's got that red parrot.
Let's see if we can fix it. All right, while we're waiting for him, we got an Indian gentleman, Just Meet. You on here, bro?
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's up?
Is it better?
Yeah, but we actually went to Just Meet, so you have to hold on a second. But yes, it's a lot better. Go ahead, Just Meet.
Hear me?
You there?
Hello.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. We're letting him go. All right, go ahead, Andy. Dude, we don't got time. We got to keep this shit rolling, bro. Entertainment, otherwise people lose concentration. What's up?
So, what I was going to say is this whole purchasing of CDLs has been going on for a long time. I'm sure all of you guys know. I think 12 to 15 years ago, there's a DMV employee in Los Angeles that got busted that had given out 63,000 Class A licenses by purchase.
You
no
did it?
testing.
Wait, did
no
you say you did
school,
or?
nothing?
No.
No.
Oh.
An Indian employee of the DMV in Los Angeles.
Oh boy, here comes the Indians
So
again,
it's
fucking
always
bastards.
been an issue. Yeah, it's always been an issue in the industry. I don't. Now it's gotten way worse, and nobody seems to care. Nobody, no matter how much we talk about it, no matter how much owner operators get together or not, it seems like it just continues to happen. And now that's coming up to light, everybody feels like, oh, it's a new thing. The Indians or the Russians or this and that, blah blah blah, and they're getting offended by it. It's always been an ongoing issue.
Oh, it has,
And
but
now they think
He's saying
but-
is the truth, sir. This
yeah,
happens
but
every
there
so
was never
often.
a floodgate of the
Spotlight,
open
and they
fucking
move
border to just let fucking 20 million people in. That's never happened. So that kind of just added fucking a
Yeah,
fuel
what
truck.
we're going through is on an unprecedented time, sir. We've never had 21 million
Right.
losers come in 4 years. It's usually like maybe 500,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just overwhelmed them. They don't
And
know
you
what
know
to
what I
do, and now
understand
everybody
is
feels sorry for them.
What's up? You there, buddy? Andy.
I don't understand
Oh.
what everybody's craze is with trucking.
It's popular right
Like,
now, bro.
Because it's the only
being
job
that
they
I'm
can
surrounded
get, sir.
by-
They can't get factory jobs. They can slide into a truck and own 5 or 10 trucks, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and then they don't gotta pay rent. They sleep.
Yeah,
in the truck,
exactly.
drive all over.
And then they can control them because when you go to
You know,
work
the
for a
one thing I
factory, if they
noticed-
pilot truck stop, boom, you got rules, regulations, and people notice this. Nobody notices it on the road. Have you ever noticed that the FBI said the most prolific unaliver would be a truck driver that drives a reefer throwing the time of death off? Yeah, nobody cares what we do out here, sir. We are actually invisible to the general public.
What's up? Is this Abor? You there, Abor?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, buddy?
Which is unfortunate because what I look at trucking now, what it was when I was growing up in it,
Are we having?
it's
Hold on, we got.
there's no resemblance.
Hey, you got to hold on,
to
buddy, because
anything how it used
yo,
to be.
oh, you got to hold on because Abor's up. What's up, Abor? Go ahead, bro. Sorry, we're trying to figure this out. We got a lot of people on here, so we're trying to not get everybody cut each other off. Go ahead, buddy. Abor.
It's all good, man.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know, man. I'm you know, I've been driving for 16 years, man. I've got my own truck now, which I've had several trucks throughout the years. But you know, I drove for a couple of guys that were Indian, and they were really cool. Like they came over here legally and got their license, got their CDL, and they were telling me that, you know, these guys that are doing this illegally, well, you know, that's not good for us because it makes us look bad because we actually come over here and do it the right way. And I was like, yeah, I understand that. I said, like, I still had conversations with them today because they taught me how to learn, you know, how to drive a truck. But now it's like, you know, dude, like I said, I've been here 16 years and I've never seen, I drive a flatbed and I've never seen the economy this bad. Dude, it's like,
I mean,
live in
it's
Georgia.
it's gotten better, but yeah, it's got
Seen
pretty bad.
a low that was, dude, they're paying $250 going from here to South Carolina and Georgia for a flatbed.
Oh, your phone's
38,000
going in and out,
for-
bro. Your phone's going in and out, so I'm getting like every other word that you're saying. And you got to talk a little bit faster though, bro, because the
Okay,
concentration level. Go ahead, try it again.
I got you. Yeah, I was saying that though, it's like there's loads this morning that were paying $250 going from Atlanta to South Carolina, dude. I'm like, that's insane, dude. I drive a flatbed and I've been driving this for years. I've never seen the rates this low. What do you guys think about what the rates are now?
That's what we've been talking about, sir. The Indians are driving them down. You get them out, the rates go up. It's just simple.
Oh
simple.
shit,
It's just,
shit.
a third grader could understand this, sir.
Hey,
I mean,
Matt, request
what it
again,
is.
bro. Request again. Sorry, I declined it by accident.
I'm gonna dip out. I just wanted to put one more point on the board here. What he just said about, you know, the legal Indians have such a problem with the illegals, and that is such a true statement. Everybody that came here legally and put in the work is absolutely getting aggravated by the spotlight of all these other illegals, and you have to understand that the ones speaking up for these illegal immigrants are more illegal immigrants.
Or
There's
liberal
so many
or
of
liberal
them
women.
here that the legal
I got a
ones
quick
aren't
question
really
for you, ma'am.
speaking out.
I have a quick question for you, ma'am. If all these legal people that came here that did this the correct way and have lived here for decades and We know it takes 10 years to become a legal U.S. citizen through Ellis Island. If everybody that's jumping the line and basically crapping on them, why aren't they grabbing them and throwing them out personally and helping ICE out? So I've asked several people, several panels, and they're like, well, and I'm like, exactly. So the floor is yours, ma'am.
The idiots that you see protesting are the children that are the anchor babies that have no idea what life is about. They never struggled or had anything to do. Now the grandparents, the parents that are here legally that have done it, they did. They helped out by voting for Trump to get these people out.
Right, but what I'm saying is, actually go in their house and physically grab them by the neck and throw their flat ass out of the country.
The thing is, we as law-abiding citizens do not want to cause harm to our own families. We abide by the law, and we want our law enforcement to take care of it. You know, we can't have vigilantism. Unfortunately, it's not how it works, and we are not like the other side. We don't burn things down. We don't cause chaos. We just want to go to work and make a life for our families. And that's why you don't see that. You only see one side.
Or you can see him call ICE and say, I know this guy driving a truck at a truck stop, detain him, and you can make a citizen's arrest and call ICE's hotline. So I've asked people that too. If this bothers you so much, do this. Block his truck in.
Not after the lawsuit.
Well, you'd get arrested if you block somebody in. I'm pretty sure that's kidnapping.
I'm using it as an example.
No, kidnapping is you have to drag them a certain amount of feet without their permission or will.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kidnapping.
Listen. The state of Texas has a combat challenge law where you can challenge somebody to fight, and legally they can't arrest you. All they can do is do a public disturbance deal. Yeah, I just learned that on TikTok yesterday.
I think at this point, a lot of people need to start realizing that if we just sit by idly and not do anything, this is going to continue. So, I mean...
Well, this is what's been going on for 5 years, ma'am. Everybody's sat on their flat ass and done nothing. And the few that do, there's not enough momentum and steam to get it going.
Well, you it's in numbers. You're aging me really bad.
Sorry, ma'am. Listen, I'm from the deep south, and we're all about respect.
All right.
And Southern hospitality.
Yeah, I'm from
hey, listen,
too,
you and
man.
Mr. Bobby are welcome at the mansion anytime.
Oh, thank you.
All right, who's trying to speak?
Have a good night. I'll stay.
I was just saying, like,
yeah, very nice chatting with you, man.
Right.
You trying to have a good night, good week, and good weekend.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
I was just trying to say to the guys, like, if the truckers, if we all stop for like not even one day,
never happened, sir. Never happened.
I know that would never happen, but if it happened, this economy, if it was even one day, dude, it would take probably 2 to 3 months for this economy to even come back to its pieces. Because it's like,
I came up with a suggestion today on what we should do.
What's that?
Well, obviously, you guys know that California lost their $40 million federal funding, right?
I did not hear.
40 million is nothing to Cali.
Yes, they did.
No, they did. And then Florida filed a lawsuit against California because of the U-turn wreck.
Yeah, that I heard.
I say that any of us who legally got our CDL and shit, and who go to California to go get loads and stuff, we should just say, fuck them, throw the middle finger out the window every time we come up to the scale, blow the motherfuckers, because eventually they're probably going to be shut down or less operative, and just say avoid the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit to stand up for the whole ELP thing.
There was a rumor back in January, February this year that everybody was not going to take freight to California, and that didn't happen. Everybody was going to park outside California and refuse to deliver.
Bro,
this just never happened.
I said, fuck you.
DC, slow rolling Columbus, Ohio, it never happened.
Whose trucks were like...
I said, fuck you to California and TQL about 10 years ago, and I haven't been to California or booked load TQL.
It's just enough drivers don't do it. If you don't deliver freight for 2 days and they don't get toilet paper, they don't get perishable items like milk, juice, and all that, and you will cripple them and bring them to their knees.
Yeah, but you guys got a flaw in your plan, bro, because if you guys do that, then this court case is allowing these CDL drivers to drive right now, so they're going to take over the whole trucking market, and then we're going to be screwed.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something,
Action,
man?
reaction.
Who's trying?
TQL, I called. I'm sorry, guys.
No, go ahead, buddy.
TQL, I tried to get a load with them earlier, man. I was looking at Power Only, and they had a 1-year contract.
Hold on.
So I called them, and the guy said that it was a round trip from, like I said, I live in Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a round trip for Conyers, one trip going to Texas, going to Houston, one trip going to Nevada, and one trip going out to Las Vegas, right? But they would pay a round trip $1,800 to Texas, back to Conyers for hazmat. It was a hazmat. It was a tanker load, right? Taking battery acid. I'm like, dude, you realize $1,800, man? That wouldn't even pay for my fuel.
Yeah, it's not even worth calling
This is
TQL, bro.
TQL, dude.
It's not
Yeah,
even worth
don't
calling
call,
TQL.
man.
Not even worth
I'm
calling them.
actually thankful they have that 8-digit, and I don't call just because of the 8-digit. Like, even if the load it might be paying decent, just because they have those 8-digit freaking numbers.
Oh, to enter the load
Yeah.
number?
By the time you remember that 8-digit number, it's like the load's not available, or
What's their number? Is it like 1-800-580? What's the word? 5180 or something? What is it? 81 so damn, I almost still remember
Yeah,
that after all these years.
580-3600, I think.
It's like 600 something like that.
Yeah, I hate TQL, dude. TQL, no good, man. All right, what else? What else we got going
Yeah,
on?
guess what? They're still in business.
I know, because I mean,
It doesn't matter how many bad videos you make about them. Somebody will be like, "I can do better than they can." Bam, there you go. That's why they're still in business.
Hey, Dexter.
They'll keep that same
Yes, sir.
load up all day long, and they won't even move.
I think Baggett might be going out of business, dude.
Who?
Baggett.
Oh, Baggett? Yeah. The DOD guy. Yep. Yeah, they've been around since the 30s, man.
Dude, they owe me like what, 12 something.
Do they
And,
really? Wow.
Yeah, and it's been over 3 months now. I speak to
Ooh,
my
I'd take them to
contact
court.
over there.
I'd file a lien against them.
So,
that's not
so
gonna,
I,
you can't file a lien against them. You have to go on their bond.
Yeah,
and
you
they,
can.
they won't matter.
You can sue them and be a what is it called, a secured creditor in case they do file bankruptcy, and you'll be at the head of the line.
Yeah, but just
they're-
email Boeing, bro, with the contacts I gave you. It's gonna be a lot faster to get your money.
I'm
Butter,
waiting till
bro.
Monday because I sent him like a firm email saying, hey, you guys have until the end of the week.
Oh, there you go.
Either
Justin said they
confirm
owe him 14 grand. Justin, if you want,
Wow, that's a lot of money, man.
yeah, Justin, which load did you call Boeing loads for them too? If so, you could DM
Holy
me.
shit.
I'll send you their Boeing's contact information directly, so you could.
A Boeing load? Oh, that's high dollar, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing from only Boeing.
Really? Oh man, you're making all the money, man.
I was making
Boeing's
pretty
on
good
the
money.
quince
I'm not
about
hauling for them now
money.
because they're not paying.
Google's doing that. Try to get on with Google. My company messed up a Google thing with data center, and they're doing a lot of flatbed with them.
Damn, Facebook is building like a plant too somewhere, like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Google.
Are you?
Well,
Oregon.
it's in Texas, and they're taking
company,
over Nashville too, sir.
Go ahead, Greg.
Is your company hauling out to the new data centers up in northern Indiana?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
What's going on over there?
Yeah. Basically, all these
I haven't
data
been able
centers
to
need
try to get up
flatbeds.
there and do them.
So the flatbeds are really busy, and they don't bicker about price. So if anybody's in flatbed, I highly recommend you get in on that.
What are we getting on? I missed it.
It's all these AI data centers like Google, Facebook, all this Oracle. They're building them all over the country right now, and they're gearing up, and they don't bicker on price. So if you say I need $5 a mile, they want it there safely. They will pay.
So how is this?
That is the way to
where are they
get
getting
in.
the power
Don't
from
haul
for all these
shingles,
plants?
Building material.
They're all being built around Texas. They're gonna use natural gas.
Natural gas.
And Nashville too.
Yeah, up there.
Do they need to bring nuclear back there?
Bobby, up there
basically, you
on-
just need to contact Google and Oracle and just say, "Hey, I want in on this," and they'll do business with you. They're everywhere. It's not just one center because the chip plant is being built in Texas, but they're like 2 years behind. It's supposed to be built by now. They started in 2020, and to all this mineral stuff for like NVIDIA chips.
Are you talking about the Samsung plant over there?
Yes, sir.
in,
Yes,
West-
sir. Yeah. The
Austin?
super semiconductor plants.
Yeah, Samsung was building that.
Yeah, it's supposed to
yeah,
be the biggest
Bobby,
in the world in Texas.
Up there,
Yeah. Go ahead.
up there in northern Indiana, they're building them right outside South Bend.
Oh, really?
Well, that's not
That new
that's
AI
like middle
plant,
of the state on 31.
I gotta go.
That's Notre Dame.
I should
area.
go do a
it's
Bobby
off,
Lowe's investigates
Highway
piece.
2. Highway 2.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Highway 2, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. I gotta cut it off, bro. We've been on for an hour. I gotta
Yeah.
go do real work again, unfortunately, bro. But thank you guys for joining. We'll do it again tomorrow. Hopefully, if I got some, I think I should have some time tomorrow.
Hey, and we're still waiting on your best pizza review from the truck stops.
This weekend, I don't know if I'm gonna edit this weekend, but I gotta go to truck stops this weekend, so I'll be tagging my kid along with me. So, because I actually for that
Yeah.
partnership I'm doing.
Mine is Sabaro and G Father, sir.
I like the pilot.
Yeah, I seen Godfathers. Yeah, but I'll check it out.
Oh, come on, it's
Oh,
Casey's all day long.
if you guys
Well,
just
Casey's
FYI, if you guys are
and now Wawa.
if you guys are in truck stops in Indiana this weekend, you might see me because I'm gonna be out there. So just letting you guys know.
Hey, listen, we want an autograph, and I want to stand next to you because you're famous, and I'll get more girls.
Sounds good, bro. I doubt you'll get more girls, but good luck, dude. All right, guys, thank you very much.
Jesus.
Have a good
All right, later.
weekend. Get some money. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Guys.